Okay, the champ, Lewie Edmondson is in town. How are you?
I'm good, Dev. I'm good. We're right. How are you?
I'm very good. Look at these belts. Did you think you'd get these belts?
We knew it was coming. It's just about the opportunity. My team believed in me and I believed in myself ever since I was a little boy. But boxing always is about opportunities, and you're not always gonna get the opportunities you feel you may deserve. But I knew it was coming at some point in time. So yeah, I'm glad to have them now. And yeah, ready to rock.
They certainly hold up your trousers for sure.
This one is yeah, need to be held up because there's big packages to hide there. So
Okay.
gotta have something to hold them up.
I'll have to trust you on that. Listen, it's not been an easy journey though, has it?
No.
Like, yeah, I remember speaking to you years ago when you first come with Frank, and you were talking about how you had sepsis, all this horrible stuff going on, but you kept the faith.
Yeah, I mean, it went on for like 5 years. I had an open wound. They just couldn't heal it. My surgeon said he was the first ever patient I've given up on. I don't know what to do. It was over the course of about 4 or 5 years. Open wound. They was operating on it. They couldn't get to heal. Caught sepsis twice in the meantime. They managed to, in the end, they sent out like an email to all the surgeons across the UK, basically saying, "I'm stuck. Can somebody help me? I don't know what to do anymore." So in the end, Garth Titley up in Birmingham come together with another surgeon that they don't normally work together, but then they wanted to come together just for my operation kind of thing, for the sixth operation, and they finally fixed it after about 5 years of open wounds. It was it was a horrible time.
So at one point they gave up on you, but you never gave up on yourself.
Yeah, I mean, I kept training. It was getting me through really, and then obviously it was pouring out blood, and then it was getting infected. Then I'd be out the gym, then I'd be back in the gym trying to tick by. They're hoping the wound would heal, but they're telling me it will heal by this time. It's never healing, so I'm trying to get bits of training, trying to tick over, seeing what I could do. But I think it was the only thing that was keeping me going really. So yeah, it was a hard old time, but I'm glad to see the back of it now. Got some nasty scars, but yeah.
I'll bet. Well, look at you now, though. British and Commonwealth champion. Brilliant win last time out. Congratulations. That win over Dan Aziz. That was a coming out party, wasn't it, mate?
Yeah, I mean, it was obviously is a big step up in opponent, but we was confident, my team was confident. So yeah, it was a very good win. And yeah, we're ready to push on.
Well, that pushing on, the Saint is it's not fighting at the Saints, but one day soon, I'm sure, you're fighting at Bournemouth March 1st, defending the Commonwealth against a tough game opponent who's going to come and really stick it on you.
100% is an unbeaten opponent. He's 11-0 with 7 knockouts, I believe. Won a few national titles. But yeah, he's a good game opponent, and he'll be coming for the opportunity of a lifetime. So how hungry I was for my opportunity, I know he will be too. But the way I've been performing at the minute, it's going to take a grizzly bear to stop me. And even then, it's debatable because I've had ongoing camps. I've been performing very, very good. And I believe you'll see a career best performance on March the 1st.
I hope so. Listen, we are at St Mary's. You are known as the Saints.
Yeah.
Ryan Garner's headlining this show. It feels like there's a great crop of fighters, Royston Barney Smith as well, from this area who can make something happen out there.
100%. I mean, I believe it's going to be a sellout in Bournemouth. I think the atmosphere in there will be electric. I think it'll be 2,000, maybe 2,500 people there from Southampton, and then another 1,000 or 1,500 from elsewhere. The whole city's talking about it. I mean, obviously got me and Ryan on, and we're both from two different sides of the city. I think pretty much the whole city's going to come out for us, and I think the atmosphere in there is going to be electric. I really do.
Tell me about this light heavyweight division then, because there's so many great fighters on these shores as well. There's one who called you out almost immediately after you won those titles, which was Ezra Taylor.
It's quite funny, really, because I wanted to fight him before I had these. I was calling for that fight, and he didn't want to know. He wanted to act like he was a superstar. I don't know why. But he would act like he's a superstar, then all of a sudden he's come back in orders, he's come giving it all the ones and twos. So the roles are reversed now. But I wanted to fight him ages ago when I didn't have no belts, and I still fight him now when I've got the belt. So it doesn't make no odds to me. I'll fight anybody. My team knows that, and I'm not asked. So as long as my team think it's the right move, I'll fight anybody.
Do you rate him?
It's okay. He's okay, but there's a lot of good fighters in the division. He's okay.
You're better though, right?
100%. I don't get where he gets his confidence from. Everywhere we go sparring, everybody's confused. In the amateurs, he done nothing. I know it's a different sport. He done nothing. And in the pros, he hasn't done anything yet either. So why? And every gym we go to in his area too, people laugh and say, "Where's he getting his confidence from?" Because we're yet to see it. And when he comes to certain gyms, I've only had bad stories. I've had broken eye sockets off Ty Mitchell. I've had getting stopped by Ben Whittaker. That's just the start. Like, so I don't know where his confidence comes from. I don't know whether his team's filling him up with stuff or. But listen, he's okay. He's doing his thing. He's on a journey, and I think we're going to clash at some point.
I feel like you are as well, because he'll see this. He won't like what you've said.
Yeah.
He said plenty about you.
100%.
Good build up that.
Yeah, 100%. Because I generally want to take his head off, and he probably wants to take mine off too. So I think he gives it a bit of a spill on the camera and stuff. When I'm calling him and I'm messaging him and trying to negotiate, let's talk. What's happening? Do you want this fight or not? He doesn't engage with it. So I don't know whether he thinks he's a superstar or not, but he's engaged on the cameras with the cameras, but he don't want to talk. So maybe he knows deep down. I think he knows.
We'll certainly put it to him. You mentioned Ben Whittaker there as well. You were linked with him for so long. I thought that fight was going to happen.
Yeah, and so did I, to be honest. Yeah, we signed some papers. I don't know what sort of papers it was, but we signed some papers thinking the fight was going to happen. We was promised the fight was happening. I was away sparring, training for that fight. I woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning to see a poster with my name on it after we was guaranteed we was on. So it was a little bit strange, really. But yeah, I speak to his dad quite a bit, and his dad was telling me the whole time we're getting promised, his dad was saying, "I want my son to silence you, but I can't force him to fight you." That was his dad's words. So whatever's going on over there, I think he's got a lot of other problems. I think he's going to avoid Liam Cameron.
You think he's going to avoid Liam?
I think he's going to avoid Liam Cameron. I think he thinks he's the big deal. He's probably getting a lot of money, and I think he's probably going to avoid any hard fight in the meantime.
What did you make of that fight with Liam Cameron?
I think he gave it his last hurrah, and he couldn't put no dent in him, and he gave it 45 seconds of everything he had. Saw that Liam hadn't moved. He knew the going was about to get tough, and I believe Cameron would have stopped him, and he fought the way out of there. And I'm pretty sure if you look back, he's done that move in the amateurs a few times, so it's not the first time he's done it.
So what about you? What's the plan for 2025?
To be fair, one fight at a time. Obviously, you don't want to look past anybody. But where we believe I'm going and where my team believe we're going, get a good performance in March the 1st, and then sit down and hopefully make the biggest fights possible.
Best of luck.
Cheers, Dave. Thank you.
Nice to see you, mate.
Cheers. Thank you.